Welcome back, y'all.
Hi.
I am Darian Gonzalez.
And I'm Audrey.
We love a crisp white top. The tits were moving. They're there. Don't try to jack my girl.
Tell me, do you mind if I ask a question? Would you mind? I'd like to learn more. It's only right, 'cause you've got something in that school that I'm dying to know. Would you mind? Do you mind?
Yeah. Do you mind if some baddies speak their mind? Giving you the tea so you might just get surprised. Could get out of pocket cause we're looking for some change. Altering your scope to give you better range. Some can't swallow the truth so they gurgle. We smart and quirky like Urkel. Do you mind real talk and not just chatter? Then come and join the fam and let's talk about what matters.
Tell me, do you mind if I ask a question? Would you mind? I'd like to learn more. It's only right, 'cause you've got something in that school that I'm dying to know. Would you mind? Do you mind?
Okay, so get into it. You ready? DL is being exposed.
We have the same stance on this one topic. It's not something we stand by.
No.
At all.
Or sit by or breathe the same air or energy of.
Or support or watch or share.
Period. Definitely not the share. Not even comment on unless it's dragging the bitch that did it.
Period.
And we'll tell you why. It's dangerous. Most importantly, it is dangerous and uncalled for. Genuinely. I feel like a lot of the reason people do it sometimes is because they hurt themselves. And it's like, well, baby, deal with that. But like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
No, for real. It's projection in some way, shape, or form
for sure.
onto somebody else. And it's also the lack of care for other people's privacy. That to me is a sign of like some type of behavioral problem. I hate to say this, like, but in like all like being dramatic, all signs of a serial killer. Like I say that to people sometimes, and I know that sounds crazy. Like I know it sounds dramatic, but with all the true crime stuff, I just like to say like when you do things that is like kind of like you lack empathy in some way, shape, or form. To me, it's like to the point where it's almost like, do you literally not care about how people feel at all?
A while back, I remember this real vividly because I was like cool with this. I'm still cool with this person, kind of like. I mean, we don't not like each other. Like they had outed somebody, and their reasoning was because the other person tried them, and so this was like their way of like getting back at them. Revenge. I get it, but it's like you couldn't just slash your tire or like. But exposing them, like there just has to be something else. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, because again, exposing is so dangerous because they could probably kill themselves because of it. They could get killed because of it.
Yep. I feel like our main consumer base, whoever's going to be watching this, is going to be a lot of the people who are from the areas that we're from or from places like where we're from. So you're going to understand what we say when we say that people can literally be killed for being exposed. I feel like there are some people who are going to be ignorant if they're not from the areas we're from, if they're not from the kind of culture, societal like structure that there is where we're from, which is, I'm going to say like a lower income community, what someone would call a hood. Let's be real. In reality, it's like these people who come from things where it's like things like gang violence, drugs, robbery, things like that, where it's just like things where it's like men have these societal standards that already make violence kind of like a natural thing that they kind of go through. It's something that they are not too afraid to like use. And I will say when it comes to like other men being exposed in front of other men, especially when it comes to like people who are in gangs, people who are in the hood, for me, I'm personally, the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh my God, his life. I can't tell you how many times we saw someone get exposed and there's guys in the comments, oh, I can't believe like he's gay, like that's my bro, like he slid over my house, like I could fucking kill him, like he was in my bed, like what, like shit like that. It's like you don't realize how dangerous, how much you're
so stupid too,
you're
because
literally
they
setting
swear
up
that just
somebody.
because they are gay, like they want them, like
that's another
shit,
thing.
like, killed me.
That being gay does not mean we want everybody that is the opposite sex of us. It just means we are attracted to people who are the opposite sex of us, or the same sex. We're not same sex. Why am I saying opposite? And I'm like, that was the years of training.
I think it's just essential to not even see exposing as an option. Even if they tried you, like even if they didn't have any consideration for you, you do not always have to stoop down to their level. That's a lot easier said than done for a lot of instances. Like, don't stoop down to their level, but it's like,
how much better are you if you're doing exactly what the other person that you hate is doing?
you know,
If you're saying this is for revenge, if you're saying this is to do what they did to me, if you're saying it's just like you're stooping, you're literally saying like it's not something I would do, but because they did this to me, I'm going to do it to them. Like, it's just giving like the bully who becomes the bully. In the end, you're still weak. In the end, you gave up on yourself. And like, I feel like that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's just like taught
Yes.
mindsets, taught perspectives. Because I feel like I used to be the same way too. Like, no shame, just real like ratchet, I would say. And that's why I feel like shows like the Baddies and Bad Girls Club, it is such a cultural thing.
I used to watch Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls Club and Baddies are very different. Bad Girls Club was definitely still as a little as violent. I would definitely say like violent. The girls were definitely as mean. But Baddies, someone just got their whole tooth knocked out. Multiple women from that show took the tooth and posted it and bullied this woman on social media.
Oh, God.
Like, that's not what happened in Bad Girls Club.
because once you punch somebody in Bad Girls Club,
yeah, you got kicked the fuck out. It's like, no, you hit somebody in auditions, bitch. We want to see what you're doing then.
they're literally promoting violence.
Yeah, like, and it's to the point where it's like we're promoting it and creating a cycle.
It's not.
And creating
It's
a cycle.
teaching that bad bitches are ratchet bitches, and that's not really.
That's
the
not the
case.
truth.
Like,
And it doesn't
real
have
bad
to be.
bitches are classy. Yeah, they'll throw down. I only know because obviously I'm a real bad bitch. So I clearly have the credentials to speak up on this topic. As my best friend here, that's not how you solve a problem. Like, you don't automatically start fighting to solve a problem. You know what I mean? Like, communication first and foremost.
I feel like getting my hands dirty is the last thing I'm gonna do.
No shame.
It's my last resort.
No, literally.
I'm gonna do everything I need to do and get it done without lifting a finger, and that's what a real
Period.
baddie does, honestly.
Or just walks away.
Period.
Because at the end of the day, bitch,
I don't need that.
You don't need to prove a point all the time. Like, the point is that
It's validation. That's what it comes from.
just continuously hit you up and they have like a whole wife and children at home.
Are you
know what
talking
I mean?
about like telling on them to
Yeah,
their partner?
yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't call that exposing. I think that's just maybe
Like
you're
being like a ghost girl?
yeah, or you're just telling the truth, like, because exposing
like, you don't
exposing
have
gives
to.
like mass
yeah.
coverage,
But
like,
you know,
like other people are seeing it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know they're girls, the
talk,
wife, they're gonna
for sure, they
make
gossip,
it a
right?
exposing thing.
That yes, they do.
Not all the time, because sometimes they be embarrassed themselves.
They
I feel like
do.
that was more back in the day, like they were embarrassed. To
Yeah,
know that their husband
yeah,
was
you're
like,
right. But I feel like that's also not everyone. And
True.
I don't know. It's just really like, I don't know. I don't want to call it exposing when it's like they're not doing it for the literal gain of embarrassment.
Humiliating,
Yeah,
yep.
it's not humiliation. That's what it is.
Period.
When it's humiliation
Intent.
and
That's
it's
what-
yes, the intention. That's what makes it very different for me.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally being real. Like, you have like, you're thinking about their kid and their wife. Like, that's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
and in reality,
Like, it's eating you up alive.
Yes, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's real. Like,
Period.
for me, it's not like
Oh, I just can't wait for everyone to know what you are.
like, it's not like
Crying.
that.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
like you should
Just come out so that we could be happy together.
One thing you're not gonna do is hold the fact that you fucked me or you were inside me over my head. And so many people have done, did, or I've seen do it, and it's fucked up. How can you share yourself with somebody or have them share yourself with you and then dangle it in front of them?
Yeah.
Or use it as some type of leverage?
Yeah.
I think that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's weird. That's like, I guess you can even get to that through your clear vibe energy, because that sense of control.
The serial killer. It's almost like a, I don't know, like, people think it's almost cool to not feel anything. I don't think it's cool to not feel anything.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something a lot of men deal with.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? Like, they
For sure.
like they will be so stone faced in times that you're just like, you're not sad. Like, it
Expected.
is what is expected
Yeah,
of them.
yep,
So
yep.
they think that's what we want, and it's like so sad sometimes. Honestly, when I see people in general do it, it's just scary to me. It's almost like people who hit animals. That's where a
you
real
know
lack
what
of
that
empathy
is?
comes from. Signs of a serial